do this.
We are just two adults in a steam room. And there is no ring stopping us. Let me show you how I feel.
Headed to the office?
After a quick stop, yeah.
Quick stop, huh? Let me guess.
Are you gonna say something rude about Hope?
Did it sound like I was?
Eh.
All right, well, habit, maybe. I said I'd support your relationship, and I meant it.
Hi, Dad.
No, honey, come in. Just trying to keep up with these fabric orders. It's insane since Hope for the Future has taken off like it has.
Well, I'm here to help. What? Give me 5 minutes. I can learn anything.
I've never doubted. You really can do anything, Allie. It doesn't have to be fashion. If you're doing this for my sake.
Dad, seriously. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to be.
No, honey, but you've talked about law school for so long.
And maybe I'll still go. Oh, who am I kidding? Fashion's in my blood. What choice do I really have?
Not just from my side. Your mom would be proud knowing that you're interested in the family business.
Proud, yes. But also a little ticked off that Spectre isn't around anymore. You know she would have wanted me to work with her and Sally.
You wouldn't dare. There's so much your mom missed out on.
No. She's here. I don't think she missed a thing.
I wanted you to be with Steffi. You know that. I still think she was the right woman for you.
Okay.
Was. Just like Katie was the right woman for me when I married her. I really do understand you're wanting to move on with your life.
Yeah, thanks. If only Wyatt could understand.
I'm going to talk to him.
Really?
I told you that you have my support, and I meant it.
I know, but usually
So
that
let me support.
Okay.
All right? I'm going to go talk to Wyatt right now. I'll have a nice little father-son chat, and I'm sure he'll back off.
It's just us. We can lock the door.
Oh, yeah?
Why not?
Oh.
Are you engaged to Liam?
No.
Do you like kissing me?
But if you think that the first time you and I, or if we ever, is going to be in a steam room in public, you don't know me as well as you think you do. And then I put that amount into this column.
You got it. New task. Here, honey. Save and click. Mr. President wants to know when we're expecting the taffeta.
Is it weird working for Uncle Rick?
I wouldn't say that I work for him.
But he's president.
Well, let's just hope your highness is okay with the taffeta arriving tomorrow. Well, Rick may be president, hon, but I've been working here a lot longer. I don't need a title to justify my worth.
But I know it's something you've wanted.
Could I have run this company? Yes, I could have. I could have run it better than anyone, honey. But you know what? I would have missed out on a lot. I mean, how many dads get to say they've gone to every soccer practice or got to volunteer in your classroom like I did? I mean, honey, I wouldn't change that for anything, especially since, well, what happened to your mom, you know? You, kind of figure out what's important in life.
Well, I hope you see it's paid off. And anyway, a lot of kids my age are hustling to get as far away from their parents as possible. But here I am, actually wanting to work with you.
Oh, please. Down here? Come on. You may visit from time to time, but we both know that you're here to follow Hope.
I mean, she's exactly what I imagined becoming. Her own line, a great role model. Not to mention she's got 2 really hot guys after her.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, dream life. And what girl my age wouldn't want to be Hope Logan?
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Your hair's kind of wet.
Oh, yeah, I was, in the steam room earlier.
Ooh. Should have told you I was on my way. I would have joined you.
That would have been entertaining. What brings you by, and what's with this big smile on your face?
Okay, are you ready for this?
Yes?
My dad has agreed to support our relationship.
Well, he said that before.
He has, but what he hasn't done before is take action. He's gonna talk to Wyatt. He's actually gonna do his fatherly duty and ask Wyatt to back off.
Hey, Dad.
Wyatt?
Whoa, Dad! You're here.
Yeah, I'm a shareholder. I like to keep abreast of what's going on from time to time.
No, I mean, you're here. You're back from Aspen. Everything okay?
Hanging in there.
You must have been freaked out.
Actually, more than anything, it made me focus.
Going back to Katie, you mean?
It's complicated. I'm living back with Liam for the moment.
She didn't take you back?
Like I said, it's complicated.
But you're not with Brooke.
It's complicated.
Okay.
Brooke tossed me out.
What?
It's gonna be all right. She just needs a little time to cool off.
So you're not with Katie.
No,
But Brooke,
I'm gonna work that out. It'll be fine.
look, I'm glad you're okay.
Well, you might not be after you hear what I have to say.
So is your dad staying with you again?
Yeah, for the time being, at least until he works it out with your mom. Or Katie. Which is it? I can't keep up.
Well, in that case, he is going to be with you for a very long
I
time.
know, right? You should do me a favor and move in with me, and that might get him out quicker.
Very nice try.
You like that?
What is Bill going to say to Wyatt?
Just to stop being so much of a jerk to me and back off a little bit.
I'm not really sure that's his place to say that.
Well, he's done so much to keep us apart. I think it's the least he can do.
Something on your mind?
Liam and I were talking.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, I support you in almost anything you do, Wyatt. I want you to know that.
Thanks.
Except when it comes to this desire to have hope.
Okay, this isn't up for discussion.
You're a good-looking guy, right? No trouble with the ladies?
No.
So find one of your own.
Dad.
Look, Liam and Hope, they have a history. You need to leave it alone.
Yeah, they have an ugly history.
They've gone through a lot to get where they are.
From what I understand, he never treated her right.
Well, he never really had the chance, did he? Let him have it.
Well, that's up to Hope. Not me, and no offense, not you.
I know you've derived a certain amount of pleasure out of sticking it to your brother, right? You've had your fun. And if I'm to be completely honest, I have enjoyed watching you guys spar. But this is important to Liam. and he was there first. So I'm asking you to back off.
So, what's next on the agenda?
Well, I have inventory reports, which is way too boring for you. Honey, why don't you go upstairs and see if Hope is finished with the steam room?
Why do you always do that?
Do what?
Just assume that I'm not interested in what you're doing.
Oh, honey, you helped me earlier, and look, I appreciate that. But I know that you're here to see the glamorous side of things.
No, I'm here to learn it all. Unless you don't want me around.
No, honey. I'm thrilled that you're here, okay? But I can't, I don't know, it just feels a little weird, maybe.
Why?
Well, because of what you said earlier. You know, about Rick being president and I'm not, you know. I don't know, maybe I let you down.
Okay, weren't we just talking about how cool it was that you were available for me growing up?
I know, but
And you were my mother and my father and having tea parties with me when I was little. Talking about boys with me when I was older.
Yeah.
And teaching me what it means to be a young woman. You think I really wanted you to be this bigwig here? I was already missing a mother, and I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been around. And like you said, what other kid in my class had a father as involved as you? Not one. That means more to me than anything.
thank you, honey. Come here.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Hey, come in. You guys remember Allie?
Yeah, hey, we heard you were starting to work here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Ah, is it time? Linda's birthday cake?
Oh, you know she's gonna go Broncos. What? Yeah, meeting room, 10 minutes, more or less.
All right, we'll be there. How are we gonna get her there?
Mr. Forrester, please, it's not a surprise.
Everybody knows you make a big deal out of all of our birthdays.
Yeah, but you guys know I like to make it a surprise somehow or another. Come on.
Oh, hey, don't forget, softball game, Saturday. We need the Tornadoes bat, all right? We're one away from the lead, and it's gonna be a showdown, right?
Oh, that's
Right?
in the
Come on.
bag.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
You as good as your father?
At softball? Mm-hmm. I'm better.
Oh, it's easy as 1, 2, 3 when you have a good coach.
Congrats, then you are on the team. Come on down, play with us, it's fun.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right, we've got to keep spreading the word about cake.
Cake on 3?
Cake on
Cake on
3.
3.
Cake on 3.
1, 2, 3, cake!
Cake!
I'll see you guys there.
See you in there.
Okay. What?
I like Uncle Rick, and I'm sure he's doing a really great job. But is he remembering employee birthdays? Is he on the company softball team?
Honey, he's a busy guy.
Oh, right. President. Good for him. But you are the core of Forrester Creations. You make it a family. Would you want it any other way?
Come in. Oh, I love you, sweet baby.
I love you too, Dad. I am so proud of you, Dad. The choices you've made, the sacrifices.
Honey, raising you was not a sacrifice.
Don't pretend like you didn't have to give anything up. I know things could have been different for you.
But it's like you said, I wouldn't have wanted it, honey. Yeah, Rick has a title, but I have relationships with our employees, with my daughter.
I always looked up to you. It didn't matter where your office was or your job. All I knew is that I was in good hands. At a time in my life when I was so confused, you always made sure I felt safe.
It goes both ways. You know, there were days when being your father was the only thing that got me through.
My dad owes us. I mean, we'd be married right now if it weren't for him.
Yeah. I just don't know if telling Wyatt to back off really makes up for everything that he's put us through.
No, but it's a start.
Wyatt is just not easily intimidated.
No, it's not about intimidation. Wyatt values being a Spencer, and he'll listen to what my dad has to say.
I don't know.
Look, okay, even if he doesn't, I'm just glad to know that my dad is on our side. And Wyatt will now know that too, because having my dad on our side is having the biggest obstacle out of our way. It's one step closer to us finally being together. And I'm really not going to accept any other outcome.
Sorry, Dad, I'm not backing off. Not yet. I mean, if Hope ends up married to the guy, then sure, I will respect that. But it's not like they're rushing to the altar anytime soon.
They'll get there. It's a waste of time thinking otherwise. I should know. Nobody's interfered more than I have.
What you did was meddling. It was calculated. I'm not... It's not like that for me.
It's fun pursuing a girl. The chase, I get it.
I care for Hope. And I'm not trying to cause trouble. Hope and I have something here.
But maybe if you get out there and see some other girls.
I'm not interested in seeing other girls.
There's a lot of women out there, Wyatt. I mean, if you don't get all caught up in being with this first girl, you know, this crush that you had.
First? You don't know about my history. You don't know anything about me. Look, I'm not some kid with a crush. I've dated a lot. Look, I don't regret any of those relationships because they've made it all very clear to me how right Hope is for me. How different I feel when I'm with her. Different than I've ever felt with any other woman.
Well, maybe I do now. Look, I'm sorry, Wyatt. Under any other circumstances. But your brother loves her too.
A brother that I didn't even know I had until a few months ago. And he treats me like crap.
Because you have no respect for his relationship.
Why should I?
You two feed off each other. I mean, somebody's got to be the bigger man here and put a stop to it. Treat each other like brothers.
I don't want to disappoint you. I'm grateful for finding you and becoming a part of your life. And I know I almost messed things up between us. And I hope I'm not making that mistake again. But you gotta hear me. I'm not going to step back and watch her settle for anything less than she deserves. You wanna be on Liam's side? Fine. You wanna fight for Hope to be with him? Fine. But you have to respect me, that I'm fighting too. I'm not backing down.